balanced, much more balanced than any other game as far as PvP that I've seen, of this genre. And Ogodei with a little bit of a head start there, but I don't think it really affected anything.
We've got a match on us.
Oh, man.
Unrelenting with those fireballs and that
teleport.
Oh! Yeah,
Badernista got in there,
him.
though.
Ogodei down 2 mana potions to Badernista's 1.
Promising start for Badernista. He just needs to hold on to that lead. Oh.
And I see he's got phasing on his hotkeys. Takes a bit less mana, so it might just be something to factor in your warrior.
Oh, wow. Okay. We have a match here. Badernista, don't heal up, buddy. There we go. Oh. And yeah, I mean, phasing definitely has a faster cast rate, and depending on your opponent and the matchup, it can be an advantage to use it for sure. And Warrior with that slow cast speed, I mean, he needs all the help he can get. Oh,
each down to 3 potions apiece. 2 for Badernista.
Oh.
Two apiece.
All right, Batter needs to slow it down. Just diagonal walk. Let him draw his mana out. So just like that. Ah!
Oh, there we go.
Flash.
Just like that, Ogodei on the board.
That was a good match. That was closer than I thought it would be.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Both of them getting down to their last potion there. I think we're in it for a good one tonight.
Yes, sir.
How many charges does that Staff of Ogodei's hold?
198.
Wonder how many he's using per round.
I mean, he's going to be recharging them in between matches, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean that's honestly, I think as far as PvP items in Diablo 1 for a sorcerer, I think that's the best item is that Bountiful Staff of Fireball. It can have up to 240 charges. 198 is not a perfect one, but nonetheless, that really gives him more resources at his disposal for the match.
And it just gives me another idea for our modders: a scroll of staff recharge.
Yeah, or just have the staff recharge skill not destroy the staff.
Yeah, that would be another option.
All right, so our second match is live here, folks.
And unlike the previous warrior versus warrior duels, no disengaging. It's on from the start and over when someone dies.
Not enough mana.
Oh, what just happened?
It looks like Ogodei may be experiencing a bit of internet difficulties, disconnecting from the game.
I'll have to watch the replay of what happened there. I'm not sure. I mean, was he at risk of getting killed and then he left, or did it just crash?
Yeah, could have maybe been a fat finger, maybe going for the one, accidentally hit the escape key and then accidentally clicked something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, that will be a debate for another day. Ogda's back in it.
Yeah.
Luckily, they don't have to clear out another ballerina. Just has to rejoin Badernista down in hell.
Did he recharge his staff? And I mean, even with that staff, these are close matches. So I was a bit concerned that staff would be overpowered, but it doesn't seem like it is.
Yeah, it's an interesting strategy for sure. Not
I
having
mean,
to spend mana on one of your main offensive spells.
it almost gives you the. I remember I did the math. Depending on the staff, it gives you. It's basically the equivalent of like another 2 or 3 potions that you get by using that versus using, say, an archangel staff of wizardry. But you lose 2 levels of the skill, so you're going to do a little bit less damage with each fireball.
And I really hope we get some more mages in here. See some mage on
Hey,
mage action.
yeah. Well, you won't have to worry about that because I'll probably be joining as a sorcerer at some point. I got to west. This is
Not enough mana.
they need to restart this match
Why? What's up?
because he doesn't have his swords crossed.
Oh, oops. Yeah, sorry for the little hiccups here, folks, but that's what happens sometimes.
Yeah, I mean he needs to restart because yeah, it's not it's. I mean, I guess they'll play it out, but can't give him. If he wins it, can't give him a point for that. If he loses, I'd give Badernista the point because then I would because
Yeah,
he
I
won.
mean, makes sense to me.
It's
Playing
like a
with a
penalty.
disadvantage.
Yeah, but
More props to you.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
It's like in the movie Gladiator, right? When Russell Crowe stabs the Emperor, he still kicks his butt.
well, the Emperor stabbed Russell Crowe.
Right. Yeah, sorry. Other way around.
Oh, Badernista.
Get down to 1 potion.
Not enough mana.
Ooh, not enough mana. Oh, there it is. But like we said, will not count.
No,
We'll
yeah.
inform the duelists of that behind the scenes. So still on round number 2. A few hiccups here on this lazy Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, I mean he's given him the option. I don't know if Badernista knows the implications of that. I mean that's a no point.
Yeah, I think an official ruling makes sense.
I mean that's all it is. There's no oh yeah, let's count that. It doesn't count. I'm serious because I mean that the sorcerer, if he does that, I mean that can that can have a serious effect of the warrior's ability to stun lock him. So
Absolutely. And so Ogodei will return to town, recharge up his staff.
yeah,
So also grabbing a couple potions.
yeah. I'm really hoping those guys do that PvP mod where they. It'd be really cool if they just had a dedicated PvP arena down there. Just really just that dungeon level 16 already cleared, just sitting there waiting for it. We'll see. We'll see if they come through and set that up for us.
Yeah, I was talking to who was it? Overused Chutoy, the creator of the Crucible mod. He was saying he probably couldn't clear like a level, but he could like make them super weak or maybe decrease the number of them, things like that.
Oh, really?
And it's a funky game, I guess, when you try to go in and make what you think is a simple change. Not always gonna work out in compiled code and all that stuff.
Well, yeah. Well, interestingly enough, I don't know when you were having that conversation, but the guys, the Hellfire source code, since the last time we did a stream on here, the Hellfire source code was actually leaked. So the development team over at Devolution actually has a copy of the Diablo 1 source code.
Yeah.
I mean, I grabbed a copy of it too for for myself before they got taken down, but it's out there.
Freedom of information.
Yeah.
But
So here's our second match.
That dragon is there, and when it disappears, round 2, we got game.
All right, Badernista.
Looks like no change in strategy.
Oh! I don't know. He's a little bit on the wild side without using that. Yeah, there he used it. Ooh. Oh, and the sorcerer escapes. I'll let him kill you. He should have just cast Mana Shield there, but it's okay.
But Badernista definitely on the run, down 4 pots.
And this match is actually a lot more balanced than I thought it would be. Oh, speaking of which, it's like another one for Ogodei there.
Yep, just like that.
Yeah, if you're just
a whole bunch of mana, up to 900 mana points.
Yeah, it's a big increase in the life pool, man. I mean, let me tell you, August, playing as the rogue, you have a little bit of, you can take a hit or two once that mana shield goes down, but I mean, you're rocking 450 mana versus 900. That extra mana really gives you a lot more ability to take a hit.
Here we go, game 3.
Yeah, this will be their third round. I don't know if we got to put another point up there for Ogodei when you get a chance, but and then for those of you just tuning in, each duelist gets 8 potions. They get to use those 8 potions. Once that Guardian spell, aka that dragon-looking thing, goes down, that's when the match goes live. Ogodei should only have 2 points.
Yeah, sometimes there's a bit of a delay, so it should fix itself in a moment.
Okay, cool. Oh, John Rambo. Trying to corner that sorcerer and beat him up with that sword, you know? That's... Oh. Oh, he's getting greedy.
Yeah. If it pays off, it pays off, but not so in that situation.
They said he really needs to just be diagonal walking. Oh. Ugh. Well, now it's 3-0.
There it is. Well, looks like Ogodei has Badernista on the ropes. He's got to think of something, and think of it quick.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at these matches, I'm very in tune with the players who's online, who's practicing that stuff, and I mean, Ogodei's on. He's doing a lot. He's getting a lot of practice in, you know, behind the scenes. Badernista is as well here and there, but not nearly as much. So it's anyone watching out there. One of the things that I love about Diablo 1 is it's more about how you play as a player than your equipment or your gear, as opposed to Diablo 2 or any of the games that came after it. I mean, in the future games, the gear, you know, like take look at the warrior, for example. In Diablo 1, the warrior, the character, does most of the damage, and the sword adds a little bit on top. In future games, they changed it so those swords and the weapons did all the damage, so you really had to find good stuff. So um, gear is important; it plays a part, but not nearly as much as in the future games. So that in mind, it's we're about to start our fourth round here. Once that guardian goes down.
Yeah, you really have to know the strengths and the weaknesses of your character class, I think, and your opponent too. You know, what are their strengths and weaknesses of their class?
Yeah, and there's also this thing in Diablo 1 that I refer to it as the triangle of power. And basically what that means is, you know, warriors inherently have a pretty big advantage over rogues. But then sorcerers have a pretty big advantage over the warrior class. Oh,
Oh, got close there.
yeah,
Oh wait,
that's
no, who
that
died?
Badernista did.
Oh dang! All right,
Yeah, he got caught by a double flash there.
shucks.
Yeah.
I thought I saw someone escape, but negatory. Yeah, but like you were saying, there's kind of a rock paper scissors element to the character classes here.
Yeah, I mean it's you know, assuming both the duelists are of equal ability, it's pretty much, you know, to beat a warrior as a rogue's very tough. To beat a sorcerer as a warrior is really tough as well. And then once again, to beat a rogue as a sorcerer is a big challenge too. It's just, you know, the sorcerer's gonna get stun locked. He has to use his mana to attack while the rogue doesn't. Oh,
Oh. Yeah, but Ogdine, not so in this case with that staff.
oh yeah, that definitely helps. I mean, like I said, that gives him big put. You know, at the expense of a little damage. This might be it. I don't know if Ogodei can escape. Oh, he did somehow.
Oh man. But down to 2 potions to Badernista 3. Hang on. Conserve those. Ogodei almost out of mana. Here we go. Someone is about to die. There it is. Yikes.
Badernista just going for the kill nonstop. And I mean, he had a few good offensive attacks there, but I don't know. I really feel like he needs to, like I said, take that when you beat up on your opponent like that. Take the take the advantage and slow it down a bit. Let that sorcerer drain his mana.
Yeah, no, it was down to the wire there. Ogodei was about out of mana, but that staff really saving him.
So when are you making a character, August? When you jumping into the arena?
As soon as I get a bit more free time,
I hear ya.
I also need to figure out that multiplayer port forwarding, all that stuff. Take that time. But yeah, as you might have noticed, it's a bit crazy these days.
Oh yeah, I hear you, man. I mean, one of the
Well,
things I always liked about Diablo 1 was it didn't, you can play relatively casually and still, it still takes you time to get the best stuff, but it's not nearly to the extent some of these newer games are. It's like in the region of like 100th or 1000th the amount of grind to get the high end stuff.
Well, that's one of the things I like about these retro games is, there's kind of a limit, and the developers were really working within the limitations of the hardware at the time. And
Right.
a lot of creativity came about because of that.
Oh,
Yeah,
just like
yikes.
that. Just
We
like
are
that. Another
point,
point
set,
on the
and
board
match.
for Ogodei. I mean, it's kind of like you always say, August blinking may miss it. I mean, we were kind of having a side conversation there, and that match is already over.
The Ogdai's mage there is pretty formidable.
Oh yeah, I mean he
Oh,
knows how to play. He's a good duelist. He really is. I mean, I was talking in the Discord the other day, and I think guys like Ogodei, Constantine. I mean, I've dueled pretty much everyone in the game, and these guys are just as good as anyone else from the past. So definitely has some very talented guys out here playing. The championship stays true to the name, and anyone wants to come, we'd love to see it. But yeah.
I'm also looking forward to these guys leveling up to level 50 and starting up this major league idea that
Oh
you got
yeah.
going. But I really dig this the minor league setup. I think it's a bit more approachable for newcomers, maybe people who haven't picked the game up in 10, 15 years.
Yeah, no, I mean for sure, and like I was saying, just worry about making a character and having fun. Don't I mean, sure, look for gear and you want to use your own gear, but I mean for this minor league too, we have the handicap system, so really, someone shouldn't be able to just crush you with better gear like they could in the major
Despite Ogodei seemingly crushing Badernista in this duel here,
league.
um,
I mean, I think that really comes just down to practice, and once again, that what I was referring to as the triangle of power here. Badernista, can you do it? One potion to one. He might be able to get this. Got that mana shield up at the last second.
Yep, so Badernista out of potions. Ogodei with one full potion and a bunch of charges on that staff. So this is where that staff advantage comes into play here.
Oh.
And that's it.
Yeah. Good games, guys, for sure. Looks like Ogodei's moving on to the next level of the championship here.
Yep. We'll be facing off against another warrior. Let's see if he has just as easy a time getting a 7 wins in a row against Constantine. And
Badernista here, but yeah.
Well, I'm saying next round. Let's see if he can do that again.
I don't think he will. I think for the next match we're gonna see. I think we're gonna see a different matchup.
Sure to be exciting. We will be setting that up within the next week or so. The duelists will pick a date, and it'll be here on Speed Gaming somewhere. And then the winner of that matchup goes on to face against you. Any thoughts against either Ogodei or? I know you've been talking a lot about Constantine. Any shaking in your booties with your bow?
Against Sorcerer, no. Like I said, I mean the Sorcerer class really. I mean, for Ogodei to beat me as a Sorcerer is going to be a challenge for him. Just based off the nature of the game. He's good and he can win and he definitely has a shot, but that's a challenging duel. Versus a warrior, once again, that's a much more challenging match for a warrior to win.
And we'll give our duelists a moment to join the Discord here for an interview if they'd like. I'll maybe do some trash talking against you for that duel coming up.
I'm all for it. Yeah, that was a quick match. I mean, 45 minutes. I mean, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I think a successful duel. Badernista might disagree, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll be back next month, though. Not sure. Maybe he might switch up his warrior. What do you think?
I mean, if I was to venture a fairly educated guess, I would say he's probably going to be sticking as the warrior class for a while. But who knows? You know, hopefully we can get these guys in doing more practice matches. That'd be pretty sweet. So I think people are busy. You know, people have like just like you're saying, people have stuff going on outside of video gaming that they need to attend to. That's cool too. You know, I 100% get it.
Yep, practice definitely seems to be paying off in Ogodei's case here.
Yeah.
I recall from Discord message that he's got all the free time in the world to practice and whatnot, so definitely paying off for him.
Yeah.
Any thoughts, Constantine? I see you in chat against your opponent here, Ogodei, next few days or week. Looks like Badernista has left the arena. Checking Discord to see. Should I send him a direct message?
One of them said they were coming to join. So.
Hello. That sounds.
Hello.
Good game, guys.
Thank you.
Good game. I mean, some of those were closer than the scoreboard indicates. I mean, I was watching Badernista there, and at least two of those were. I thought he had Ogodei. I really did.
Sorry, I didn't hear anything because I had the whole Twitch stream in background, so I basically heard double. Can you repeat, please?
Oh, just a good games, and welcome to the post-match interview.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, and it was just as a spectator here was, it's a 7-0, which is no one ever wants to go down that way, but it was closer than the scoreboard indicates. I really do think. I think there was a couple of them, even that one match where Ogodei came in with his swords non-crossed. I mean, I almost thought you were going to get that one,
Yeah, I also thought about redoing that match because, don't know. I thought that maybe we had to redo it because, don't know, it started wrong, maybe,
Oh yeah, I mean, I was telling August. I mean, I was saying that's even if Ogodei wins, that he's definitely not getting a point for that particular match. But if you somehow won it, I was like, you know what? I'd give him the point if he won that somehow. Because that's coming in at a pretty big disadvantage if your opponent doesn't have their swords crossed like that.
Yeah, basically, I just entered back and what the fuck? Diablo just closed, so I just rushed in back to the fight and forgot to cross the swords.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, unfortunately, mistakes happen. We're all human. Still, for now.
Well, guys, I think I started with the wrong strategy at the beginning. I like to play very aggressive, and I tried to play defensively, and didn't work very well. I tried to do some tricks that Constantine did, but I guess it's not for me. I just had to, when I run through him more aggressively, I think I was better. I mean, I could stun lock him a lot of times, and
yeah,
I think it was pretty good.
There was one match in which I thought I lost, and I don't know how I managed to de-stun lock. We were in the cage, and you just started swinging again and again and again. I chug, I maybe 4 or 5 potions in a row.
Yeah.
It was a very bad moment for me.
That was trying to do. That's what I was trying to do. Keep the pressure on me.
Yeah.
You did that to me a lot because I tried to run away and heal and cast mana shield and all that stuff. But when I do that, I had to drink 2 more potions because your fireballs were hitting me. So it was like suicide. I run away to heal and you shoot me with like 10 fireballs. So was throwing my potions to the trash. I mean, but I realized that I guess very late. But that's it. We did pretty good, I think.
Yeah, we did.
The matches were pretty close.
Yeah,
I just need to, what can I say, to practice a little bit more so I can do better next time. I mean, I hope.
You will. If you want, you can just ping myself or Constantine or Gain, and just we can just arrange some practice match because I'm learning that D1's PvP is basically addictive as heck. Because sometimes I remember that there were some nights for me in which I joined some games with either Constantine or Gain, and we just started dueling over and over and over. Basically, we lost track of time.
I like that. I like the feeling. I like everything about the dueling in Diablo 2 and Diablo 1. The only problem for me is the thing with the potions. We have to go back and buy and leave the game and enter the game. But that's it. But I think we did pretty good, and I would try to duel some more mages and duel you more time. And I think I hope I can do pretty better next time. But GG, man! Congratulations, man!
Thank you, and GG too, because their games were pretty close and pretty fought.
Yeah. For the number potions, I think to the middle of the audios, I did I did better than the beginning, I guess. Well, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed and hope you join us for the next month because we need more people here. And as you see, it's very fun, guys. So join us, please.
Yeah, we will try to get more people into it. Definitely, we have to try, because these leagues are very, very, very entertaining for both the fighters and both the spectators. So I think that the more people are watching us, the more people maybe one day will join us in the arena.
That's the main thing that we're doing this, I guess. We're streaming things and all this stuff. Well, I hope you guys join us, and I will do as Ogodei say, come and play with us, guys. It's really fun. You don't need to worry about nothing. You learn, and that's it.
Awesome. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Well, thanks, dude. Thanks for the opportunity once more, and
absolutely.
I mean, I liked watching it too. I mean,
absolutely. Any final words, or should we close things up and move things along to dinner time and whatnot? sleep for some people.
Yeah, sleep for some. Well, maybe not really sleep, but just approaching the bed, slowly approaching the bed.
Thinking about everything.
Thinking about it, yeah, definitely.
Well, here on Speed Gaming, there is some link to the past randomizer league going on Speed Gaming 2 in just a few minutes, within 20 minutes or so. They're finishing something else off on Speed Gaming Prime. We got some Super Mario Brothers 3, Super Mario Brothers 3 point-based something or other. And then Zelda 1 random percent, all be over there. Looks like on Speed Gaming 3, there's some Super Metroid Zelda 3 combo 1v1. There's some Final Fantasy randomizer going on later on. I think that's Speed Gaming 4. And then here on Speed Gaming 5, in about 2 hours, some Super Metroid multi-category. And then Aria of Sorrow's randomizer on Speed Gaming 6 at 8. So tons of stuff going on here on Speed Gaming. And like everybody else has said, please join the Discord here. ! Diablo brings up that Diablo 1 Discord and the d1legit.com. All your info on joining the league, starting up your character. It's tons of fun. We'd love to have you here, and any questions, we'd be happy to answer you for them in chat. I've been August 40th, joined by Game Train, and Ogodei and Badernista are duelists. Mind of Me has been helping us restream behind the scenes. Game Train, take us away.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and I really appreciate everyone watching and behind the scenes working to make this possible. We're all very grateful, and just like our duelist said, come on in and join us. We'll always love to have you, and that's all I have for tonight. So I guess on that note, we'll call it a night. And thanks again, everybody.
All right, that's all, folks.
Yeah, guys.
See ya.
See you.